Hi Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October 6, 2025 full moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. So let's see here what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay. So we have here the the Knight of Wands. Then we have the Hierophant, the Seven of Wands, the Judgment card, Five of Pentacles, Strength, Ace of Swords, Angels and Spirit Guides, Queen of Wands, High Priestess, Angels and Spirit Guides, King of Wands. Interesting. This is a fiery time. You know, this full moon is in Aries, so it is a fiery time. It is also a supermoon, which means that everything is amplified. This is the first of 4 supermoons to come, so that is quite intense. It is also the harvest moon, and so that brings an added, because it is the moon closest to the fall equinox, it brings an added sense of bounty. And with it being the Aries full moon, it has us really focusing on our passion and bounty and prosperity and abundance. So at the heart of everything is the Knight of Wands. And for us, Cancer, it's just our passion moving us forward. If you're born on the cusp with Leo, if you have fire sign energy in your chart, that's going to really be coming out during this time. You're also going to be looking at what you really want. Like, what do you really want to focus on? And you're also going to be letting go of energy that no longer has its place, right? Also things that were habits or negative habits or addictions, whatever was kind of like plaguing us, you're going to be releasing it. It's like, I don't like this. Like, I'm stepping out of the goop and stepping into what I truly want for myself. And there's a tenacity, determination, fire, and focus. Now, you don't want to be told what to do. Really, this is not going to be the time, Cancer, for you to be told what to do and have to listen to everyone. You want to kind of, you're going to go against convention and you're going to step into the power of what you want. So just be aware of that. This is also Taurus energy, April 20th to May 20th. Your strength, no, not the strength, what is rooting you during this time, what is really guiding you is standing up for what you believe in and what is right for you. Not fighting every battle, not stepping on every crack, but it's like, no, this is what I believe in. This is my fundamental truth, and I move forward in that knowledge. It brings us then to the energy that is leaving, and that has been an awakening of self. You have seen a part of yourself that has been sleeping for a really long time, or you thought had just gone, like, you know, you weren't going to have that passion or that fire or that tenacity or whatever it was, or, you know, maybe the joy had been gone for a little while, and now it's come back. Now you've had a part of yourself that was sleeping be awakened, and as it is awakened, you're owning what you want more and more, and saying, no, this is me. This is what I desire. Your strength is the Five of Pentacles. Now, when I put this down, you know that song, when you're going through hell, keep on walking? That's your strength. That's your strength. You've gone through, I mean, excuse my language, but hell, you know, heck, and you've kept on walking. And this is when you've been out in the cold, when you feel nobody has seen you. You do have somebody who walks with you. Okay, and that's also one of your strengths. You get tremendous amount of strength from this person. This is your person. This could be a guardian angel, which you might think like not very helpful. You know, I can't see you. But this is also a person who might not be as helpful as you would like them to be. This could be an animal. This could be, you know, a friend that we talk to every now and then that just boosts us up and keeps us going. And with the Five of Pentacles, it's being out in the cold. You know what that's like. And that's part of your strength. That is part of the way that you're able to connect, Cancer, is that everything hasn't been roses and butterflies and perfection. So being aware of that is just really important. And also it brings such a human element to you. It moves us then to your near future, which is strength. You're seen as strong and powerful. You're going to find a place where you connect, which you're like, no, not that place. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. And then you do it and you're like, oh, I really love this. Like, this is for me. So here, like, don't write things off too quickly. Do new things, step out of your comfort zone. That's also going to be really important for this moon, to step out of your comfort zone and to have a bit of an adventure. Then we have the Ace of Swords. This is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of clarity of mind, of power of voice. You're cutting through doubts, fears, negativities, hurts, pains, and disappointments. You're embracing what you want. The advice is to embrace your voice, is to embrace the clarity of your mind. It leads us then to the environment, which is the Queen of Wands. Fire and passion, creativity, but it's reconnecting with your magic. It's reconnecting with your spark, with your feistiness, and it's letting that magic shine. It's letting you shine. And as you do so, it brings us to the High Priestess. Now, this is the hopes and the fears. You hope to be spiritually connected. You hope to open up the doors, but you fear it too. So do be mindful about that. You fear this connection, and yet you long for it. So you can get so far and then kind of pull away. And you'll have a bit of this kind of like coy little back and forth dance with spirit for a while before you fully step into your abilities, into a deeper connection, into this energy. And then we have this beautiful combination of the outcome. The King of Wands. You have the King and Queen of Wands. You have a soulmate connection, true love connection during this time. You can meet somebody. If you are single, you are strengthening your relationship. If you are not, you are embracing the duality of yourself, the sacred masculine, sacred feminine aspects of you. You're coming together in passion and in insight, and you're opening up the door. Without complaint, without doubt, without fear, you are saying, this is my fire, this is my transformation, this is my magic, this is what I want in my life. It moves us then to your Luna message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Angels and spirit guides. Void. Look at the bigger picture. You're looking, it's funny because you're looking at too much. It's like, look at the bigger picture of what you want, focus it in. Self-reflection. This is a time of healing. The moon will show you the way that you need to heal. Will a new romantic cycle begin? Yes, it will. But will you let it move forward? Will you let it connect? It moves us then to our spirit message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Light. Embrace the light. And by that, it can be going out in the sunlight, yes, but it is also embracing the light within you, embracing your passion, embracing your creativity. I love the candlelight meditation where you look at a flickering flame. I think it's so cozy and lovely. So it can also be letting the light in that way, but also seeing the dawn, the light within you, right where kind of like your belly button is, and letting that light grow and warm your body and really embracing your soul, yourself. It brings us then to the chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Here we have relationships and we have truth. So this is the sacral chakra. This is the third chakra. Say the truth in your relationship. Say what it is that you truly want, not what you think the other person wants to hear, but also say the truth of what you want in a relationship, to yourself, to people around you. Like, this is what I want, and be clear with that connection. And it's not just romantic relationships. This is what I want in the relationships from people around me. And that's going to be really important. It brings us then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is the Queen of Pentacles. There's going to be somebody you don't vibe with. You don't like their energy. Don't try to like it because you think, oh, I should. Like, no, it's okay to be like, not for me. Thank you very much, but no thank you. Your subconscious spirit message is clarity. You're going to see things a lot more clearly as you move forward. Your subconscious chakra message is the inner child, connecting with that inner child and that inner voice. It brings us to your subconscious energy to be mindful of, and that is the Seven of Pentacles. And this is, this card. It's like, be mindful, prosperity is coming, right? The rainbow off in the distance. But if you know, right, if ivy grows on a tree and it doesn't get its nutrients from the soil, right? It sucks the life out of the tree. Be mindful for what is sucking the life out of you. Be mindful of what you are being patient with, but what you should remove and say no to certain things. Okay? Just be aware of that. I know this is holiness and everything like that. I just don't see it, because, well, I do see it, but ivy was considered astoundingly powerful to ancient Celts because it could fell an oak, right? It could take down the strongest and mightiest and tallest of trees. So here, do not let it take you down, right? Release what needs to be released and stop kind of procrastinating with it. Subconscious Luna message is darkness, and the fiery climax approaches. So in the darkness of the moon, even though it is a supermoon and a full moon, there's a darkness to it, and a nighttime, right? Because it's nighttime. A fiery climax approaches. That's the full moon in Aries. That's what we have. We have a full moon in Aries. It's a supermoon. It's even more. So a really big fiery climax approaches. Really, really intense power comes in. And you see things so differently with the Hangman. You see things so differently than you have before. And it is a good thing. All right? All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Have a blessed moon and a blessed life. Bye.